Hello, welcome back to Dev Savara. It's been a month. The whole world has turned upside down in that time. And in a short period of time, basically, we've seen a whole swathe of new hype and marketing and push for AI, including AI agents and how they're changing the world, all these things. And I tried a little bit of it and I realized that no, it's still the same thing that I was experiencing from last year, the year before that, and there's really very little benefit for me personally using agents as opposed to, say, referring to specific lookups for just tasks related to a particular API. But even that is like something that I generally try not to do and try to focus on picking up the APIs that I need to, the things that I need to do. So basically I will look at the documentation for, say, Python and how to do HTTP requests in Python, and I'll work on that and I'll use the documentation there, because you pick up things as you go along, as you think about processes, and you lose that ability to think when you ask to get all the information from an LLM that is not that accurate. Not to say they're not useful. They are useful in some cases where you need to do things quickly and there's time pressures, but I try to put myself in situations where I'm not in those time pressures. One of the things that I've actually done, and this is really interesting, and that I've seen an almost immediate improvement in the way that I approach a problem, is I've turned off, not only using AI, but I've turned off AutoComplete. And I don't know, many IDEs kind of have AutoComplete and auto-suggest, and like you just kind of type it and it just does it for you. And the reason I stopped using AutoComplete, because I found that it would prevent me from thinking about naming things in a way that I think would be appropriate. And so what I found was, when I was using AutoComplete, I started typing. It was like, okay, use that function, and that was it. And there was no question about whether that was the right the way to do it. I just did the AutoComplete to do it. But what I found when I turned off AutoComplete, and I've relied on it for years, is that when I wrote something, I thought, well, and it didn't compile, or that function wasn't there. I'm like, well, the thing sounds like this. Which one should I use? And what it does is it makes me think about what the better way to name something is. And so one example would be, I had this thing where you would had data, you had UI data information about changes that happened to a particular piece of data, and you had a confirm dialog. And one of the ways I'd named it was a choice. But I kept on writing decision, right? A decision. And I'm like, no, it shouldn't be called choice. It should be called decision. But I think if I had used AutoComplete, using the dot and then choosing the parameter, the variable inside that struct, I would have just stuck with it and not thought about the fact that I'd been actually, naming it incorrectly. And so it seems to be 180 degrees away from where AI agents are going when you've got all this code being written, and here I am, going off AutoComplete, But look, I understand that using this creating boilerplate, sure, that makes sense. Want to minimize the kind of rote tasks. And I keep saying that, these rote tasks and these boilerplates are better done as templates. And that problems, when you approach them, you should think about the problem in detail and try to figure out what the best approach is, and discuss it. And writing the code is not the most difficult part, but if you approach it with the right kind of architecture and system, you end up finding that you might be solving a different problem than what you originally anticipated when you started. So I don't know what to say. I mean, that I just don't see it. I don't see how these agents are helping. They're not really helping me in anything other than maybe one-shotting kind of like certain UI things. But if I wanted to make a program or a project, then I would, my actual my hobby at the moment is writing C programs with artificial life, which is what that book there is about. And so I just do it by hand. I kind of think it out, draw it on pen and paper, some of the ideas, just write them out, and then code them. So guys, maybe for you it might be worthwhile trying to turn off autocomplete, maybe not. that might help. It might, help you sharpen your skills and make you think about what it is that you're doing, as opposed to being more of just a conduit for your autocomplete through your fingers. Because if that's the case, then agents make sense, because all you're doing is, you're just passing along the message as opposed to thinking about it and providing some more value to the chain of information. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're doing all right in this wild world of chaos that we're living in today. Take care, and I'll see you at the next video now that we're back in the studio, and we're going to be doing weekly videos once more. Catch ya. Bye.